Hello, this is Principal Smith, and I want to talk to you today about why students misbehave. I believe that there's a cognitive reason and a physiological reason why students misbehave. The cognitive reason is they need to be taught. They don't know how to behave. They need to be taught your expectations. It needs to be modeled, and they need to be practiced. And then you have to remind them again. Okay, the physiological reason, which is a lot deeper, is a lot of our kids come from toxic, stressful environments. They've gone through some trauma and adversity. Okay, so they come into your classroom in fight or flight mode. When you grow up in a stressful environment, an unpredictable environment where there's abuse, not knowing when you're going to eat, emotional abuse, physical abuse, your brain gets wired to survive. Okay, so most of us, when we're emotionally healthy, we come in and our bottles of stress are empty. And throughout the day, stress builds up, we get rid of it, builds up. Our kids that are dealing with trauma, they come in with it almost at the top. So when Johnny takes your pencil, you're flipping the classroom. So what do we do about it? Okay, there are a few things that we can do. One, teach your whole class about their emotions in the morning. Let them pick out emojis of how they're feeling. Let them talk about it. Be transparent about your emotions and how you're feeling. Teach your kids how to deep breathe. In through their nose, out through their mouth. Maybe a 5 count in, 7 count out. Hold it in the middle. Okay? Breathing and movement releases stress. Okay? And the stress hormone cortisol, it releases it from your body. All right? It regulates your nervous system. Okay? Those are a couple tips. Be intentional of building relationships with the difficult kids. We have to build relationships with all the kids, but check in several times throughout the day with the kids that we know are having a harder life than most of our kids. Have a predictable environment. Let the kids know what's going to happen. Have an agenda. We're going to do this, then we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Okay? Be nice. All right? Just be a nice person. Don't hold grudges. If a kid needs to have a consequence, give the consequence. Welcome them back in. Whether they called you a B word or threw something across the class, disrupt your classroom every day, welcome them back in with open arms every day. Okay, the research shows that a loving, caring relationship with an adult can change the life of a child. And it can actually undo some of the damage that the trauma's done. Okay, so those difficult kids, we got a plan for them. All right, teach them how to breathe. All right, use movement. They can pace in the back of the room if they're upset. Go for a walk, go get some water. We're going to teach them about their emotions. All right, and then we're not going to keep grudges. All right, and one last thing, don't argue with kids that are dysregulated. When our nervous system's dysregulated, our body floods our brain, our prefrontal cortex with cortisol. We don't think rationally. We don't make good decisions. So they're not going to remember the conversation anyway. So giving out a consequence because Michael got out of his seat because he's angry or saying you're going to miss recess is just going to make things worse. Give the kid time to calm down and then have that talk with them when they're calm. Thanks for doing the great work that you're doing with kids. Have a good day.